Go ahead. Turn it up. It's the Record Machine Show with your host, Jimmy Howe.
Apparently, I'm not alright because I don't have a guy. And apparently, I need a date before it gets too late. Like you want me to set you up. How about wearing some makeup? Smile more, talk more, don't be a bore. So cut the cameras. No, I'm not acting. I'ma try to play myself and see what happens. No, I can't mess up my next few lines. Even though I might stumble a couple of times. Are you clapping? Are you clapping? Are you clapping? Tell me why it's a crime being single at this time. And tell me why it's not enough for me to be my own love. 'Cause I choose the supposed jail over never letting down this bill. Talk smart, flirt smart, play your part. So cut the cameras. No, I'm not acting. I'ma try to play myself and see what happens. No, I can't mess up my next few lines. Even though I might stumble a couple of times. Are you clapping? 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 Are you clapping?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome pop recording artist Taydem Shoesmith to the program. How you doing, Taydem?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. It's a beautiful day here in Myrtle Beach. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Carroll, Iowa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How's the weather
Sorry if
there?
it's cold.
Yeah.
Always cold during this time of year.
Yeah, you got any snow yet?
Oh yeah, we got a ton about a week ago. It was pretty thick snow. Kind of pretty, but now there's snow everywhere. We have to scoop everything, so that's not fun.
Yeah, that stinks. I grew up in New Jersey. I lived there most of my life, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and then 4 years ago, me and my wife, we packed up and moved down to Myrtle Beach. We've been here ever since.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we don't get snow down here. I mean, the coldest I think it gets is like 30, maybe 25.
Oh, that sounds great.
And it only lasts for like, maybe 2 or 3 months, maybe if that. So our winter is probably like your fall,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, just rub it in our faces. I see.
That's funny. So tell me about your musical background. When did you first get involved in music?
In music? Sorry if I sound a little weird. I have a cold, so I apologize.
That's all right. You sound fine to me.
Okay. Well, I've been singing since I can remember. My dad always sang to us when we were kids, so I think I just followed after him. But only recently, in the past few years, I started writing music around my sophomore year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think around my senior year, I was like, I think I kind of want to start, getting my music out there and posting it, and because I thought maybe people could relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And what's the response been like so far?
Pretty good. This is my newest single, Are You Clapping, is really my first professional studio-made song.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing how much it's like gotten posted on other people's stories, like that's just crazy to me. Like, it's so weird. It makes me so happy every time to know that people are relating to the lyrics and like the beat and the vibe of the song. So it means a lot.
That's
Crazy.
awesome. Now, I believe every band or artist is influenced by someone. Who are some of your influences?
Some of my influences are, it's kind of funny, I'm not really a country girl now, but Rascal Flatts was a really big band for me that I listened to a lot, mostly because my parents, but I just love their music. I think all their songs are so moving. They have the upbeat, they have the slow, dramatic ones. A pop star that I really listen to, have looked up to for a long time, is Sabrina Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
I really like her low-toned voice, and she has just like a really charming voice and personality and stage presence. So I think she's been a really big influence to me as well.
Nice. When writing new music, what's your creative process like?
My creative process, I feel like it's kind of different for every song. I think most of the time when it comes to lyrics, I think it mostly starts out as like a journal entry where I just kind of write down all my feelings, my thoughts. It's not like a clever thing. I'm not trying to rhyme at that point. I'm just writing down how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I eventually come back to that and think about it and find that sort of theme or message and try to build around that.
Nice.
I think that's usually how it goes. Yeah.
Cool. Well, this podcast is going to feature 2 of your tracks, Are You Clapping and Society's Way. What's the story behind those 2 songs?
Well, Society's Way, I ended up writing for a 80s horror film that I also acted in.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a really great opportunity. Those lyrics were actually something I wrote a few years back and actually went back to and reread, and I was like, oh, I like they're kind of irritated lyrics. They're done with how people are treating me, that kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And Are You Clapping has kind of that similar vibe too, just wanting to live your life your own way, being confident, knowing that independence is different than loneliness, that sort of same.
Cool. Now, you mentioned this is like Are You Clapping? It's like your first professional release, the single, right?
Yeah.
With that coming out, do you plan on releasing a full-length album at any time or an EP? And if so, when?
I would love to release a full album. I've been writing lyrics recently to try to hopefully get that out there at some point. But right now, I guess I'm just focusing on the newest single, Are You Clapping?
Now, besides writing and performing your own music, you had just mentioned acting. What are some of the roles that you've been in, and are you currently working on any acting projects right now?
Well, the first film that I acted in was In the Dark. It had to do with some dark and serious messages. She has a lot of fears, a lot of phobias, so that was a really great opportunity. I've acted in a lot of horror films, which is surprising because I never thought I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a lot of fun. Being covered in blood is more fun than you'd think.
As long as it's fake blood, right?
Right. I've done some other things. I was a vampire in this short series, Blood Sisters. I also wrote the theme song for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the latest project I worked on was called Hope, which is deals with depression and anxiety. So a deep and serious message there, but I think it's important to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there. And in a couple months, in March, I'll be filming for a project called Room 108. It's based on an urban legend.
Wow, you seem to be getting a lot of roles in the suspense horror genre, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how that happened. I don't really watch that many horror movies myself, but
No,
I
you
guess
don't.
I like to act in them.
So you don't have like a favorite horror movie? You're not really into those, or?
I watch more now, I think, because I've acted in them. I think it's helped me like not be as afraid or as big of a chicken.
Right.
I don't know. I think the latest horror movie I watched that I really liked was Pray for the Devil. I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. So you didn't see
thought that was pretty good.
you didn't see the newest Halloween movie, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
What'd
I
you
saw
think of that? I didn't like it.
I didn't like it as much as I thought I would either.
Yeah, I just thought it was stupid. I mean, Michael was in it, what, 10 minutes maybe? The other guy was doing all the killing.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like he's hidden underground and the other guy's doing, I guess, the killing for him. And then at the end, they allegedly throw him into the, I guess, that grinder thing at the salvage yard. But I'm not so sure that was him. I think it might be the other guy they threw in there and by mistake. Maybe he switched the mask or something.
Right? I hope it's something like that because it seemed too easy.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they came back and he was still alive? I mean, he's done that before. I mean, in the one movie, he was in the ambulance. Well, they thought he was in the ambulance, and he was in the body bag. But Jamie Lee Curtis, once she threw him through the windshield, and she pinned him between the trees, she cut his head off. But it turned out it was an EMT. It wasn't him.
Right.
So it could be the same way, right? I mean, they didn't show his face, or he still had the mask on when they threw him in there, I thought. So I'm thinking he may still be alive.
That's my guess, too, because it was just too easy.
Exactly.
Although it's called Halloween Ends, but does it really ever end? You know?
No. Now, my wife also showed me a trailer for a new Scream movie, and it actually looks pretty gory from the past ones. Have you seen the trailer yet?
I have not seen the trailer, no.
Yeah, you have to check that out. I think she showed it to me on YouTube, but I'm a big horror movie fan. I love watching them. Every Halloween, I'll take like a whole month and just watch everything, you know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, definitely. What do you see yourself accomplishing in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I never know how to answer this question. I feel like it stresses me out so much to think that far in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope I've put more music out there. I've done more filming projects. I don't know. I don't like setting like certain expectations because sometimes what you have in your mind isn't really meant for you. But that doesn't mean great things won't happen, you know? So.
Yeah. Now, outside of writing and recording music and acting, do you have any hobbies? What are your other interests?
I do have other hobbies. I feel like I have too many hobbies where I can't fit it in. I love reading. I mean, that's kind of a basic one, but I do love like fantasy, action, a little bit of romance. That's my kind of book.
Mm-hmm.
I also love learning languages. I've been learning Korean for about 3 years now, so that's been a lot of fun. It was a bit of a challenge when I first started, but now it's become kind of a de-stressor, which is weird. To learn a language is a de-stressor, but yeah. And
you also have a YouTube channel too, right? That you do videos on there with another person, correct?
I do, yeah. Shoes Choose. I make videos with my cousin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talk about, K-pop, our favorite K-pop groups. We recently just shot a new video, so hopefully that we'll release that soon. Mm-hmm. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, what is it about music that makes you feel passionate?
Ooh, everything about music. I don't know. It just makes me so passionate. The lyrics, the music, like the instruments in it. I don't know. Everything about a song can make you feel like heard and understood. Mm-hmm. Or it can get you excited or inspired. That's the great thing about music is that there's such a range of different genres, different meanings, messages out there. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I can pick a specific thing about music that makes me so passionate. It's just always been in my life, and it makes me happy.
Awesome. What are your plans for the rest of 2023?
I have no idea.
Nothing set
Just
yet?
kidding. Nothing like permanently set other than the filming in March. Some other things usually pop up. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just see where it takes me.
Awesome. Now, do you have a website you'd like to promote?
I don't have a website. I'm working on that.
Okay.
But I do have Instagram. It's at tshoe23. If anyone wants to follow me there, check me out. I am terrible with social media as well. That's something I'm working on, trying to get better at.
Are you on Facebook too, or no?
I don't have Facebook either.
Wow.
I know. I'm really bad.
No
but
TikTok either?
no,
Wow.
no TikTok. Social media kind of gave me a lot of anxiety and stress when I was younger, so I've kind of been out of the loop
Okay.
for quite a while, which is weird because I'm pretty young, but that's how I am, I guess.
Hey, whatever works for you, right? I mean, you don't have to be on all those other platforms if you don't want to.
Right, thank you.
Now, are you on like the streaming platforms you're on though, right? You on Spotify or Amazon, anything like that?
Yep, I am on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, where you can find my music on there as well. SoundCloud, yep.
Awesome. Now, is there anything you'd like to mention that we didn't talk about today?
I don't think so.
Did I cover it all, or?
I think so, yeah. Great questions. Great talking to you.
Yeah, you too. And I really appreciate you coming on the show. I dig the tune, and I look forward to hearing more great music from you in the future. And best of luck with the acting career as well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on here.
You're welcome.
It's a
and
great opportunity.
yeah, anytime you want to come back, you're welcome to come back. When you got something else you want to promote, I'd love to have you back on.
Awesome. I would love that too.
All right. Well, you take care and have a great day. All right.
You too. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So you call me disrespectful for thinking a different way. How it seems like you're so proud. Now watch me walk away. You say I'm young, but I watch my tongue. You're the one who's hating. Are you scared 'cause you aren't prepared for all that I'm stating? For all that I'm stating. For all that I'm stating. 'Cause I'm over our look, and I'm over what I say. If I can't be myself, I'm sure that it's okay. Yeah, I'm over our look, and I'm over what I say. It may seem harsh, that's how life is. But there are forces at play, and I'm done with society's way. Yeah, I'm done with society's way. Oh, I'm done, and I'm done with society's way. Oh, I'm done. Hey, you just realized your mistake, giving your opinion to me. Now you just got shut down. Think before you open your mouth. You say I'm rude, got attitude, but boy, you're mad just 'cause I talked back. But I'm sure you'll change the news and say I deserved it. 'Cause I'm over our look, and I'm over what I say. If I can't be myself, then I'm sure that it's okay. I'm sure that it's okay. I'm over what I say.
Machine Show is a weekly radio podcast produced by Jimmy Howell Productions. All rights reserved. For information regarding distribution or adding this podcast to your website, please visit our contact page at therecordmachineshow.com to submit your request. Thanks for listening. See you next time on The Record Machine Show.
The Record Machine Show.